let's shift to basketball. I never liked the word choker. I don't like saying an athlete's a choker. We all know that it's harder to hit a putt. It's harder to hit a free throw at the Masters or in Game 7. Is that choking, or is it just being human? Virtually nobody plays better in the playoffs than they do in the regular season. So I don't like choking. And the other word that we really struggle with, but I like this word, is valuable. I just don't think people understand what valuable means. I've said this. Russell Westbrook is not more valuable than LeBron James. He is certainly not more valuable than Steph Curry. He's arguably not as valuable as James Harden. We struggle with valuable, and I'll give you an example. So here we're getting set. We're getting set now for what I believe will be one of the great NBA finals of my adult life. The most valuable player in this series, without question, is LeBron James, who has literally changed the Cleveland economy, the Eastern Conference, and the culture of basketball, allowing other stars to not feel guilty just going to better teams. The second most valuable player is Steph Curry. He has changed the way little kids think now they can play in the NBA, because he's not the biggest. He's not the strongest. He's not the most dominating. He has changed global basketball. But what I really think is interesting about this Warriors team, there's a lot of great players, and there's a lot of great front office people, and there's a great head coach. There is only one most valuable player on the Warriors. It is Steph Curry. When Steph Curry was retained by the team and they traded the talented Monte Ellis, Warrior fans were furious. You do get what Golden State was when Monte Ellis was the star and Steph Curry was injured, 23-43. You do realize when Kevin Durant got hurt this year, the Warriors won 14 straight without him. You do realize the Warriors went 12-0 in the tougher Western Conference as Klay Thompson struggled. You do realize the Warriors went 12-0 as Steve Kerr couldn't maintain physically sitting on the bench. Golden State is absolutely, inarguably, 90% Steph Curry. I know, Kevin Durant's better. Draymond Green's tougher. Klay Thompson's the better defender. In the last 3 years, this team has won without all those guys. They're a 500 team without Steph Curry. Valuable's an interesting thing. I want you to think about food and water. You can live for 3 weeks with no food. You can live for 3 days with no water. But nobody goes out for water. You never meet your friends for water. There's no water channel where chefs sit around talking water. People don't take pictures on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter of water. The biggest bomb in the history of Hollywood, Waterworld. We don't even like watching movies about water. Steph Curry, though, is the water of the Warriors. Durant's the food, bigger, taller, longer, KD compared to LeBron. They are fine without Kevin Durant. They're dead without Steph Curry. He is the best shooter. He is the best ball handler. He is the best floor spacer. He's the best distributor. He may be the smartest player in the NBA. Kevin Durant is Gronk. He's just really, really talented. I hate the word choker in sports. I love the word valuable. I just wish people understood what it meant. Steph Curry, they don't make water channels. You don't go out with friends for water. 3 days without it, we're all dead.